shout out A-Rod. He really did. He really did bet on himself and say, like, yo, bro, I am the Packers. Y'all need me. Like, shout out Jordan Love, whatever he got going, but he's unproven. I'm still the top dog in Green Bay. So if y'all want me back, y'all need to pay me.
Leverage.
I got the leverage. I'm Green Bay. You sell season tickets for me. Your season tickets will detract until we see what Jordan Love can produce.
This man contract is guaranteed.
Yeah, he got like over 100 M's guaranteed, right? That's crazy. Shout out A-Rod, man.
He getting baseball money.
Baseball money, throw the pigskin, man. That's crazy.
That's baseball money for a football player.
Man.
Woo.
Man. The quarterback frenzy is big, man. Speaking tight into, you know what I'm saying, he betting on himself. And now you got Deshaun Watson, who was recently, I guess, alleviated from all his criminal charges, which was, we love to see black men get alleviated from the criminal charges, especially when they come from that nature.
Yes,
but
sir.
we understand that now it's back to the focus of football. You know what I'm saying? The hometown Texans fumbled again, which we're used to about. But he will be leaving and he will be checking his trade clause. So I'm going to drop this off to you. I know where I think he should go. Where do you think he should go? If you was Deshaun Watson's agent right now and he was like, hey, man, you need to go here, what would you tell him?
Go where the most love is, which is home. Go to Atlanta.
That's the same thing I would say. I say, go to Atlanta. Man, Ryan, I love you, but you like to wash this shirt like you just today. You washed up. You like the Tide part I dropped in the wash the other day. I love you.
Come on. Matty Ice, man.
Mad. It's all love, but dog.
Matty Ice, Matty chill now.
Matty chill.
It's not cold no more, is it? I don't know. It's that ice melting.
Yeah, ice melt, man. I mean, I feel like you need to just go ahead and, man, don't hang it up. Maybe become a quarterback coach, but I don't know, bro.
You know, my only problem with saying that, though, is...
he might go to team and ball out.
No, not even that. Actually, it's the exact opposite of that. What do they have to offer me?
Yeah, they have nothing else.
Calvin Ridley is suspended.
Oh my God. Man. He trying to see red on it. Hey, it was only $1,500 for $11 million, idiot. That's the worst flip in life.
What's my boy shot? Donkey of the day is man.
Calvin Ridley.
Just played yourself.
Hey, I bet on sports.
Man.
I bet on sports. But look, Floyd Brown is not in the NBA, NFL, MLB, or NHL.
Hey, that's how you not bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't bet on yourself that way, okay? I know we was preaching bet on yourself earlier, but not that way.
Did you see the highlight reel that they made of him? Like he would catch passes and have an open lane and just run out of bounds. And I was like, and then somebody put as a caption, DraftKings. I said, man. They put DraftKings at the caption. I fell out.
Bonehead of the Year award goes to.
Suspended for a year for betting on NFL games.
He did end his season prematurely, saying that he had some mental illness issues, though. So.
Yeah, so we prayers out to that for sure. But nah, bro, I just look at like, you know, what's the thought process, man? And
that's what I'm saying. If the thought process, he himself said his thought process is a little flawed right now. He's dealing with something, so maybe.
A lot of our athletes have, though, bro.
I don't know, 1,500 for
that's crazy. But yeah, that mental health, man, it sparked me. This is a little bit off the top. Did you check out that Michael Beasley? You see Michael Beasley?
I didn't.
So Michael Beasley went on the Pivot podcast and broke down crying on the podcast just based on his mental issues.
You talking about the former pick, the basketball player?
Yeah, left hand, Mike Beasley. Yeah, that was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real nice.
He really he just say, bro, everybody that stole from me. And he's like, my mama, rest in peace, she even stole from me. I was like, damn. He's like, I can't trust nobody. And then I like the Pivot podcast because they was formerly I Am Athlete, and Shannon Crowder and Fred Taylor said that they wanted to go their own direction. Nothing against Brandon Marshall. There was no beef with Brandon. So this is no pod beef. But there was no beef with Brandon Marshall. They went to their own separate platform and brought on Ryan Clark from First Take.
Oh, wow.
As another
That's
guest.
what Ryan is. Because I was wondering what happened with, he was doing a show with DC, Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Or?
I think it might be. I think he might still be doing it, but he's really into the Pivot podcast. But basically what I'm saying with the mental health is that is real. So Calvin Ridley, Michael Beasley, we understand. But this is when we come together as men and we just need real homies. So like not just the homie that's gonna go get the section with me or that's gonna go holler at the chick at the bar with me.
Yeah,
I need a homie that's gonna be like, hey bro, you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? You wanna tell me something? You wanna holler at your boy one second? You know what I'm saying? And then because he just said, like, he said something powerful when he broke down Christ, said, bro, don't nobody care about me if I'm not doing something, bro. I have nobody that gives me just unconditional love. Mm-hmm. If I ain't making money or if I ain't doing something or dunking the ball, don't nobody keep saying, all I want to do is go I sit in the house and I go hoop. I sit in the house by myself in the dark. And it was like, whoa.
Hey, man.
It's not normal.
You say it's not normal, but I think that's more normal in specifically towards African American men.
Right.
I think that is normal.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
To it, like, not the exact same, maybe not the exact same trauma points or the exact same, like, what's going on with him.
Right.
But as far as, man, I ain't expecting to get this deep right now.
No. It's good. I like this. I like this.
When black men go through anything as far as, I even say this, to, I guess, piggyback even towards the Kanye and even this too, because he said nobody in his life. That when we go through issues with maybe our significant other,
right?
Who do we really talk to?
Man, and
can't talk to your boy.
Can't talk to your boy.
Either you gonna come off as weak, or you gonna come off as like, oh man, crazy on this girl.
They like, yeah, bro, like, but you know, I'ma just dude either gonna tell you weak or he gonna fall all the way back. And
because it's not his business, or he don't want to overstep.
He'll call me like, hey, bro, I need to talk to you. Oh, nah, bro, you know, I got the kids with me. I got my girl, she's gonna cook. I'm gonna hit you back. And be like, hey, now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. So that's what we got to kind of open up as black men and be like, bro, when you hear that cry for help, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't help them, you should try to point them in a direction. If you can, it's a lot of hotlines. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, churches and different things. That's what I'm looking at. Cause
I think, from the black men that I know, we kind of just like dive into work.
We really push ourselves into it. That's the same, like he said, I just play basketball.
We kind of just like,
that's what I do.
Like block all that out and just try to stay focused. That's a tricky subject. That's a tricky subject because, you know, and then I don't know his, like, maybe his faith background or things.
Right.
Because in moments like that, I would say that's when you need to go to God. I mean, you should always go to God, no matter if you're doing good or bad. But
right.
In moments like that, you know, it's crazy because, as you said, he said his own mother took from him, because most black men that I know, that's what they would talk to, their mother.
Right, everybody go to mama. Shout out mama. And like, you know what I'm saying?
Grandma, auntie, or just...
Even picking back off Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Who can I go to? Who's going to... But obviously, your mother's the only woman that knows you from when you were a infant. So she's seen your personality. And if your relationship with your mother is not that strong, or, you know what I'm saying, like his mama, they wasn't that strong. And, you know, his mama, he had issues with her. So... It's difficult for black men. So that's just always something I like to keep in the conversation.
And I just said the issues with your girl. What about when you going through financial issues?
Or job issues. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting hired. Because he was saying that, he's like, bro, they took away what I love to do. They painted a narrative of me being a troublemaker. Therefore, I don't have a job. I cannot hoop. He's like, I was raised. Everybody took me to every AU tournament and told me I was so good. All I know how to do is play basketball. And when he said, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because you think everybody want that, like, popularity, that Powerade, that Gatorade commercial, Dunkin'. But if that's all a person have, basketball really is a short lived because you done. Well, LeBron 37, so by the time LeBron got he got 5 more years. He'll still be only 42 with his years on the back end.
He got at least 20 to 30 more years.
Yeah, on the back end, or even more than that was the way he take care of his body.
Yeah, the way that's why I said at least 20.
At least, so that's crazy. But
he's in supreme physical.
But just thinking how you just go from this is a sports take too. How you go from just being on top of the world, everybody screaming your name, kids wanting your autograph, to then after 4 or 5 years they bring in new dudes, new kids come in, college draft. They kind of forget about you.
You see it happen every day. Look at Andre Drummond.
Man,
he was just arguably top 3 big men in the league, and now he's just
a role player. Really a role player, man. You look at him.
It's crazy that Carmelo Anthony did not even have a job a few years ago.
Man,
he was on the Instagram LA Fitness gym tour.
Man, really just out there just showing the jumper. Let people know he still can hoop. Like, I look at him, I look at Dennis Smith Jr., I look at a lot of these cats that be like, dang, they was just at the height, and now it's just boom. And, shout out #1 pick Anthony Bennett. My God. That was crazy. Wow. But see, I mean, I like Anthony Bennett, but he should have never been picked #1, man. I love you, AB, but they got that one wrong. Whoever was the Cleveland scout for that year, he lost his job. Hopefully he did. That was a bad. Come on, bro. I saw Anthony Bennett. He was good. He was a decent player, but you put too much pressure on this young man. #1 pick.
He did not live up to that.
No, he should have been like 13, 14. A solid rebounder, can knock down 3 in the corner.
Look, while we here, we said something about Deshaun. Cleveland right now with Baker Mayfield, who was the #1 pick.
Out of Oklahoma, #1 pick.
He wants out.
He wanted. She said the bridge is burned. That boy hit y'all with a 1970 R&B lyric.
How can you go back? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go back either. I feel like Baker Mayfield has always been a decent game manager. I've never seen him just out here Pat Mahomes.
I say this: his rookie year. I believe if it wasn't the last 4 games of the season,
right?
And he showed me something.
Okay.
Since then, game
manager. But I give it to you, Baker. You have been injured, so I understand that. And then second of all, the year before when I think they beat the Steelers and they lost to the Mahomes in the playoffs the year before. I think 2021. He looked really good. But the thing is, go ahead.
My bad.
Go ahead.
My problem.
Go ahead.
He had Jarvis Landry.
Oh.
He's gone. He had Odell Beckham. He's gone. He had Austin Hooper. He's gone. Austin Hooper coming off a 1,000-yard year, coming off an All-Pro and a Pro Bowl selection, and leading the league in, I believe, receptions for the tight end category that year. He also had David Njoku, who was another tight end who had a crazy year. He had 7+ touchdowns one year. He had Duke Johnson. He's had who else? He's had at running back. Kareem Hunt.
Nick Chubb.
He's had Nick Chubb.
That's enough.
When is it going to be Baker's fault?
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys are gone.
When
will it be Baker's fault? Why is it Odell's fault? Why is it Jarvis's fault? Why is it Duke, David, Austin?
Exactly. It's already everybody. And I think with Baker, when you tried to switch the coaches out, he wanted to get Hugh Jackson gone to get Freddie Kitchens in. And Freddie Kitchens came in there, and y'all still stunk up the place. You've had 4 different coaches all 4 years. So Baker, nobody feels sorry for you. Mm-hmm. You just need a new situation. Mm-hmm. And we know that the Browns can really trade you and try to get a quarterback for the future.
But see, that messes up their livelihoods. Back to what we were saying with Beasley. Baker doing that in football. The offense relies so heavily on what the quarterback decision-making skills are going to be.
Facts.
that now Odell signed for what? The minimum with some incentives?
But yeah, he signed for the veteran minimum of playoff incentives. He really signed really low. So
Jarvis Landry, what type of contract he finna get?
yeah, with that knee, was it knee or well, something with lower leg?
Yeah.
But which is not good at the receiver position. So basically, you wasted these guys' prime years. You wasted these two.
He gonna get another contract. Will they get another contract?
Right, that's the thing. And no accountability is hell. And the thing is, they met with Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson dropped them out of the race. So really, you kind of spoke too soon, but you kind of knew that you wasn't going to be able to do anything.